mailus.alianna. I'm Alicia.
I'm Anna.
And we're both 20 years old.
We wanted to start a YouTube channel to help people, to give advice, to entertain a few people hopefully. It's something we've always wanted to do, and we wanted to record makeup and beauty videos, including what we thought about as a makeup myth buster, pranks, advice, Q&As, etc. Anything else that we come up with, you know, if and when other people possibly suggest it, or whatever. We're up for most things.
We're up for being the guinea pigs. We basically just filmed our first makeup mythbuster, which was baking your makeup, which is why we look like this.
We are very, very made up right now.
We really are. And this will not happen a lot.
So that will be in the afterword of this bit.
Yes. You'll see us baking our makeup for the first time. Anna's tried it before, I think, but it didn't go well, but hopefully this time.
I misread the instructions. Let's just point that out.
You'll find that we're stupid. So
yeah, we may do stupid things. But if there's anything that we have missed or anything else that you'd like us to try, then please let us know. If you like it, then give it a thumbs up, hopefully.
yes.
And subscribe.
Yeah. And also we'll put our links to Instagram and the social media and stuff.
All the social
Down
medias
below.
that we can have or want to have.
Or want to have is a better one. They're all down below. And I hope you enjoy our very first makeup mythbuster. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Okay. Hi guys. Hey. This is our first makeup mythbuster, so I hope you like it. We are planning to do baking your makeup, and we've never really tried it before.
We have instructions.
We do. We're using, what is her name?
Heidi
Hammond. Yep. She is a makeup artist on YouTube, I think. We found it on the Cosmo website actually. But she does baking her makeup really, really well, and we wanted to try her method. We're just going to change it a little bit, as some of the products we don't currently have with us. But we shall give it a go.
Yep. See what happens.
Let's.
So, to start off with, we're going to do our base layer makeup. So she puts her foundation on and stuff before that. We're going to obviously do that, but I'm going to put on my creams beforehand because it just makes it easier. That's how I do my makeup every day. And I'm also using a primer, and I'm using a foundation from Bobbi Brown.
I am using my No. 7 Intelligent Colour Foundation in the shade Light, because I am light skinned apparently. What shade is it?
Mine is Long Wear Even Finish Foundation SPF 15.
They don't need to know that.
It's all one thing. It's all in bold, so I'm gonna read all of it, okay? In the shade Natural 4, because I am natural. So, creams that I'm using today will be the Clinique Moisture Surge and the Clinique All About the Eyes. I like these two because they just sort of like give you, I get really dry skin, so they just really, really help with that. And I'm using my primer Smashbox Photo Finish Blemish Control. It's a new one that I haven't tried before until a couple of weeks ago, so I really like it so far.
She does. She's been raving about it.
I like it.
The creams that I am using, and I've already used this one, it's the Nivea Rich Moisturising Day Cream, and it has SPF 15 and it smells like almonds.
Hydrate your area.
Hydrate.
Your eye area, not just any other area.
Okay, so we're back and we have both done our base makeup. So Anna did all her creaming and her priming and all of that jazz.
We forgot to say, I'm using a beauty blender.
I'm using No. 7 foundation brush, and I got it in the actual set. Yeah, I know, it's really freaky, right?
Sorry, the door keeps going, it's freaking us out.
The No. 7 foundation brush, and I actually really love it. I got it about a month ago, and before that I've been using either sponges or the beauty blender, but I prefer brushes. I just think it looks nice and cleaner, I guess. So now on to the baking, the experimental baking.
Can I just say I've done this before, but it didn't work out very well because I did not follow the instructions.
I have not done this before.
Hence why we have the instructions in front of us currently. So, the first thing to do is hydrate your eye area.
I have already done that.
I have hydrated my eye area.
I feel like if you do it on top of your foundation, you're just rubbing your foundation away, but that's just me.
I just do it the other way around. Apply a thick concealer under your eyes.
Are you ready for this? What concealer are you using, Anna?
Tinted Eye Brightener from Bobbi Brown in the shade Peach number 8.
I am using number 7 again. You're going to notice a lot of number 7 products from me. It's the Instant Radiance Concealer and it's in the shade 60.
Okay,
Are we ready?
I think we are.
Okay.
Can I just say, both of us put foundation, well, I put foundation and tinted eye brightener or concealer on top of my eyes as well, just because both of us end up with massive problems with dark skin around our eyes.
Yeah, I have a lot of dark skin and it's not just underneath, it goes all the way around and it's actually
problem areas that we just cover with concealer, which is what it's supposed to do. And it works quite well,
so we put it all over.
I will probably end up baking the top of my eyelids as well because I'm not going to be putting a eyeshadow on that I can hide it with.
I won't be baking the top, but you can see the contrast. I think me and Anna will actually do 2 different techniques of baking today, so you can see the contrast between the 2 and pick which will be best.
Yes. There you have coated on your concealer. At this point you might be thinking this is a ton of makeup, and yes it is. You can skip this step and get great results, but for lasting power...
Really? You're
Oh,
gonna do the whole
okay.
thing?
No, so this is the second coat. So what she does is she puts 2 coats on, but we don't have ones. I mean, neither of ours match each other, so
We are going to use
just the one.
the one concealer, which is the difference already. You'll start to notice quite a few differences in how we're doing it, but hopefully.
Okay, so clearly we need to blend it up. We're going to blend it in with a damp makeup sponge.
Perfect.
Right.
I will not be using a damp makeup sponge because I do not use a lot of sponges in my makeup routine. I just don't like it, and I already said that. But Anna will be using a sponge. What is the next step?
The next step is...
If you see me bending down a lot, it's because I'm putting stuff back in my makeup bag.
Yeah, I've got my brushes down here as well, so... Okay, so dust on translucent powder using a fluffy brush. I'm using one, a conceal and set one from Bobbi Brown, which came free, which is the only reason why I own this. To apply translucent powder over the entire patch of concealer to set the base makeup. And then it gives you like an example of what it is. So, both of us are using the Smashbox Photo Set Finishing Powder. It's got no colour to it, so you just get the standard one. Because you do not have the one that you own, because it's at home.
Darn it.
We are actually on holiday at the moment, which is why not everything is here. So, if I put that there, and we can both use it, yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait. Are you gonna use that or this?
I'm going to go straight out from the tub.
I'm gonna use the lid. That makes more sense.
So if I give you lots there.
Tub.
Just remember,
I am using a number 7 brush again. It's very, very fluffy and lovely, and I love it.
okay, that's fine. Use a wet sponge and dampen it with a setting spray. We don't have setting spray.
So we're using just damp sponges.
Because some people do online, they just use damp sponges instead. Then dip the wedge into the translucent powder you used in step 4 to pack the loose powder generously over the area. That's what she did. She did that bit and then she left it for 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Don't we look great? Okay, so we're back and it has been baking. Okay, originally we were supposed to bake it for 8, but it's been a lot longer because I got distracted. But 8 it is.
Yeah.
It was in middle and we both chose 8 at the same time. This is how weird.
We said it said 5 to 10 minutes, so we thought 8's a good number. We'll go with 8.
We'll go with it.
It's not exactly middle. The middle would be 7.5, but still.
Repetition.
Anyway, it's been a lot longer because yes, she got very, very distracted and I was listening to music, so
Everybody
it's
wins.
definitely 100% baked. Plus the fact that it's quite warm in here, so
I feel like it's baked.
baked fully, completely, utterly. Okay, so the next thing that it says after the baking is that you need to brush it off. The girl in the video, Heidi?
Yeah.
Yes, Heidi something, sorry.
Heidi Hammond.
Heidi Hammond, she did the baking and she put her foundation on top of it, so she was brushing it off as well as she had foundation on her brush that she was brushing her
She can't get her words out. She basically used...
She had this on her brush while she was doing this, taking this off.
What Anna's trying to say is that she had pressed powder in the same colour as her foundation, and she was using that along with the same brush she used to put the translucent powder on and brushing it off, so it adds a more flawless effect. I'm just going to brush it off because that's the contrast me and Anna decided to do, and Anna's going to use the pressed powder.
It's not pressed, it's loose powder. It is sheer finish loose powder from Bobbi Brown in Soft Sand number 5.
You understood what I meant though.
No, they did.
They did. Well, let's play back your one and see how much they got from that.
Okay, so I shall be. Oh my god, that's a lot. I don't think it's supposed to be that. No, you make it go back in.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to tip it. That's the whole point.
I can't help it. It goes in the bag.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to dust it off, and Anna's gonna do that while I just dust and blend. And that is basically, apparently, what baking is supposed to look like, and I cannot see the difference.
Right, so this is me done, I think.
This is me done too.
I'm going to continue. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yep, we shall talk more later.
Bye. Hey guys. Hello. It's been about half an hour since we did the baking. And we wanted to sort of check in because obviously once you've done your makeup, it's like looks a bit different after about an hour or so. We're losing a lot of light, so we had to go for half an hour instead. But we already have some thoughts.
We do. We have quite a few thoughts actually.
Yeah.
So
once filming stopped, obviously we continued. We did our makeup and then filming introduction, so that obviously took a bit of time. I found that I had to do a bit of a dab with a wet sponge over some of the bits because you can, some of it for me, because I've got a bit of a dry skin situation, it kind of stuck to the drier bits of my face.
it was sort of patchy. Well, I couldn't see that it was, but Anna described it as patchy.
Yeah, so I just went through with a wet sponge and I do still like, I mean it still feels really, really nice. I feel like it gives nice coverage. But yeah, I would suggest for anybody else who finds it's a bit patchy, just go through with a damp sponge. It hardly had any water in it anyway, but it just sort of helped it just to get less patchy. It just made it a bit more smooth.
I feel like it definitely has helped me. I like the feel of it. I feel like I am wearing a little bit more makeup than usual. That's probably because I have a little bit kicked it on in the sense that the like base and everything to just give a nice coverage, but I do like it. Anna says that it has helped with the dark circles and made it a little bit lighter than my usual concealer look would. So for anybody with dark circles, I guess this is a really good thing to do. We obviously did try it with both concealers because in her video she does use 2 concealers and they're quite thick concealers.
Yeah.
So we might do a review a little bit later on and use better thick concealers and see what happens then. But I definitely would recommend baking. I like the feel of it. It does look kind of flawless as well.
Yeah. We looked at our video, we looked back on the videos that we've done so far and it may not feel like we've done a lot, but once you actually see it on a photo, through a camera lens, it looks a lot. It looks a lot more flawless than it does in person, but that's I think with most makeup that when you do it you can pretty much see everything, especially once you start looking in the mirror for too long. So yeah, but overall we're reasonably pleased with this one.
We are.
We're up for trying the one with 2 concealers at some point in the future, depending on whether this one gets enough views and likes, etc. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed.
We shall see you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Bubble.
I'm so good at punching. These videos are going to be testing times for our budget.
Whoa, you got that really. That's so much better than what I can get it to do. You see mine, I could like.
You do know how to wash them properly, right?
You
Even
squish
your.
it. You squish
No.
it. What do you mean?
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put your soap onto the sponge.
Yeah, you put your soap onto the sponge, just squish it a bit so that it goes all inside, which is why this one looks a bit deformed. And then you like wash it out.
No! You're supposed to rub it against your skin like this,
Why?
so all the foundation comes out.
It does come out.
Just not as much as.
Well, no, because I just thought it stained it.
Anyway, this is really bright. Okay.
Hi guys,
This is our first ever makeup Mythbusters. Ooh, almost just dropped that.
moving this away from you.
Okay. Let's try that again.
My wonderful baby.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Do you even want to do this anymore? Come on, Alicia. Come on.
Okay, straight face. Hi guys, this is our first ever makeup Mythbusters. Okay, I think you should say this.
You just go. Can you shut your phone up, please? Put it on the chaise longue.
No, I'm not putting it on the chaise
Put it on the
longue.
chaise longue. No, the chaise longue.
Now you've ruined my setup because I have to see your face.
This is not going to help anything because now you're just going to find me even more hilarious.
Like I find you hilarious.
You
as
do.
a normal person.
You do.
A normal human being.
Dude.
Really.
You do.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
Are you ready now?
No.